Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about Facebook. So I have a knack and an extremely well-crafted, talented over the year that I've had Facebook of getting banned, tossed off, kicked off, thrown out of groups and stuff because apparently I have a mouth on me. I have a tendency to say what is specifically on my mind that pertains to whatever subject, and it gets me in trouble. But most recently I got in trouble for this. I got in trouble for this because someone was being extremely homophobic, transphobic, and bigoted about people, and I just didn't like it. And I was very kind, considering I didn't use any foul language or, completely go on full attack mode. So I think I did pretty good. But apparently Facebook wasn't too happy about me telling someone to go and navel gaze because it suits them, or calling them a navel gazer. But it was pretty okay for this person to fall in line with the rest of the group who also did what they could to get me kicked off of Facebook by being transphobic and homophobic. I just don't take discrimination or bigotry from anyone. I don't care what color you are. I don't care what your orientation is, how much money you make or don't make. Bigots are bigots. And no matter how you feel about a subject, it's okay to express your opinion. That's fine. You're entitled to that. But don't express hate towards others. Because if you do that around me, I'm definitely going to have a problem with it. And Facebook or not, I'm going to say something. And you may not like it. This lady, I treated her with kid gloves. But her fragile Mississippi sipping tea on the porch attitudes and fifis were hurt. Because, she's still part of the I wish it was the good old days group. And she didn't like the fact that a black man stood up to her and said something to her that she did not agree with about her anti-gay, transphobic, bullshit-ass words. And I just wasn't going to take it. So she got her feelings hurt and decided to report me to Facebook, which I don't care because I don't get paid for Facebook. I don't make revenue from anything that I do. I just do this because to me, sometimes it's just fun to be able to air out how I feel, get things off my chest, and just talk. Because I like to talk. I can't help it. But just remember this, people. It's not that goddamn serious when you're on Facebook and you're just talking about things. Try not to get your feelings hurt so much about things. If you don't like what someone says, don't run and cry and tell your mama. Just leave, or don't make a comment, or try to be witty enough or I won't say witty because there's not very many smart people on Facebook. Try to be somewhat learned enough to be able to hold a conversation and back up the claims or statements that you make with facts and evidence. And if you don't have those things, you should probably shut the fuck up because you're going to get your feelings hurt and run and cry. So, once again, this is a very short video. I'm not trying to make any 1,000 points of light or anything like that. I'm just saying, people, it's not that serious. If you can't take the heat, stay the hell out of the kitchen. If I am angered by something on Facebook, I just don't comment or I just leave. I mean, it's not that big of a deal to me, and it shouldn't be that big of a deal to anyone else. Oh, and before I forget, Facebook can kiss my ass because they are the biggest snowflakes on the planet. No one really cares about Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg. I don't give a shit because what a lot of people fail to understand is that Facebook isn't shit, and Instagram, if we don't post things on it, if we don't have accounts on either one of those platforms and we shut all of our accounts down, guess what Facebook is? An empty goddamn page. They don't make any money. So just keep that in mind. Facebook works for us. We don't work for Facebook. They're not offering us any service. Anyone who can sit down long enough and read a book on how to code and make their own damn programs can make their own damn Facebook derivative. So Facebook is not that effing great. They're not doing anything special. It's just that the rest of us are just too lazy, most likely, to do it our damn selves. And if I had the fucking time, I'd do it myself. Anyway, I digress. I think I'm starting to ramble. But Have a nice evening, ladies and gentlemen. Please be safe out there. Once again, don't forget COVID is still a thing. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. Pets can get COVID, but they can't transmit it to us as far as we know so far, I think. There's still other variants of the COVID out there that are extremely dangerous. In my state, everyone, no matter what your age, is now able to get the COVID vaccination. Please get it. I don't care what your political affiliation is, left, right, middle, center, back, front. Don't care. Take care of yourselves. I want everyone to be safe and not get sick and die. And by all means, ladies and gentlemen, please don't forget to be the best heathens that you can possibly be. Which I don't know if heathens is the best term, but we'll stick with it. And good night.